Oh, shit.
Hey guys, it's Nick and Nolan here at PAX East 2013, and we just saw Saints Row 4. And
It's pretty sweet.
It was exciting. What do you want to talk about? Two of the things they mentioned that they wanted to make sure were in this game is they want the game to be unique and fun. Not just the fact that there's crazy over-the-top weapons, but you actually are weapons and abilities, but the fact that you use them and you enjoy doing it. It's not there for the sake of being there. It's people want to be doing it.
It's not there it won't fall into the same trappings as any other third-person action game.
Yeah.
So they've installed all these different mechanics that weren't there present in the previous Saints Row games, primarily being superpowers.
So the superpowers are new. So combat is going to be similar to Saints Row the Third. Crazy over-the-top weapons and stuff like that. Two of the new ones they showed were the Inflato Ray, which you shoot at a person and their body literally expands and then explodes.
Their head blows up like a balloon.
Yeah, their eyes pop out and stuff like that.
Which is awesome.
And then the other new one
is my favorite.
What is it?
It's the Dubstep Gun.
The Dubstep Gun.
It shoots dubstep.
Yes, it shoots dubstep. So it shoots the musical waves out of the gun, and they go at people. It's a large, like almost an area of it.
And they drop the bass.
And they do drop the bass.
All over the place.
Everyone starts dancing. The cars, like on hydraulics, will start, beating up and down and stuff.
Bouncing up and down.
And it seems like you can dubstep someone to death.
Yes.
You concentrate the beam on them, and you can literally kill them with their own dancing and moves.
It did seem lethal, yes.
It's pretty cool. So one of the new things they added, customization of weapons was in Saints Row the Third. You can increase the rate of fire, ammo clip size, stuff like that. A new thing they added was the ability to change the appearance of them, but that literally just kind of seemed just aesthetics.
Yeah, like in the demo, he changed the rocket launcher into a guitar case.
A guitar case. So I mean, that can
Very
be pretty
Desperado.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. El Mariachi or Desperado having you're firing rockets literally out of a guitar case. So the big change in this game is there's an alien race now.
Yes.
So the premise of the game is you are in Saints Row the 2, you had to work your way up and you had to become the leader of the Saints and kind of rule an area of a gang. In Saints Row the Third, you started as that big gang. You were already a big player in Saints Row the Third, and you had to work your way up to become even bigger, take over other gangs. Well, now in this game, you start as the President of the United States.
They had to ratchet up the intensity one more level. So
exactly.
Yes, you start the game as the President of the United States.
So it starts off pretty
Crazy.
simpler. Yeah, well, it starts off simple, similar to Saints Row the Third, but then you get invaded by an alien race known as the Zin, and they abduct
Z-I-N.
Z-I-N is the spelling. And they abduct you, and they put you in this virtual prison. And apparently the drive of the Zin is to break down the will of their captors and indoctrinate them into becoming a Zin. And so that's, while you're in this virtual prison, that is why you now have the ability to gain superpowers. So one of the things they showed, it's similar to, what is it?
Crackdown.
Well, I was going to say similar to Crackdown, but the first thing they started showing was you could run extremely fast and jump high. I'm drawing a blank.
By the way, I was watching this demonstration saying, and who's telling me you can't make a Superman game?
No, I agree. What is the 2D side-scrolling game, Metroidvania?
2D side-scrolling. Oh, Shadow Complex.
Shadow Complex, thank you.
Jesus
exactly
Christ.
like Shadow Complex. When you get your suit fully upgraded, you can run at insane speeds and just blast right through people and cars and stuff like that, and then you jump up in the air and you literally go,
this is
1,000 feet up.
In the demonstration, when he jumps, it was literally like leaping tall buildings in a single bound.
Well, yeah,
it was ridiculous.
So you can run and jump, but then you can do that one move where you kind of crouch and then you just leap straight up into the air, and you can then once you're in the air, if you see some enemies or someone you just don't care about and you want to kill, you can do like almost like a fist pound shock wave that can knock out enemies and stuff like that.
They didn't show him flying per se, but he was gliding.
Yeah, so you jump extremely high and then you kind of flap out and you just kind of glide at a very slow downward pace.
I don't want to draw too many comparisons here, obviously, but it did remind me of if you ever played Prototype, his glide
Prototype,
like that.
A new thing he has is the ability called Blast. You can freeze enemies. So you shoot the beam at them and you can freeze a person and walk up and smash them into 1,000 pieces.
Which he then proceeded to super run through them.
Yes, you can super run through them. You can blast a car and then kick it as like a projectile weapon. It will go sliding across the ground and you can knock over people with it. What else is in there?
I don't know. Let's
the telekinesis.
Ooh, telekinesis.
They call it TK. You can grab a person and you can launch them up into the air. You can slam them into a building. It's pretty interesting. And there's also a new one of the enemies is called the Warden. It's a big beast of a Zen enemy, which is they put that in there so you could actually have a challenge, even though you have superpowers. You know, or against a large enemy, almost I would say Doomsday to Superman-esque.
Yeah, they had to put something there so it wouldn't just be you wouldn't be completely overpowered the entire game. So they have the difficulty element still in there, but you also at the same time can have a ton of fun just jumping around.
And they're also a new vehicle is a Mech Suit.
Ooh, I forgot about the mech.
Yeah, it can be a mech. So you get in this giant mech suit. You can walk around. You shoot RPGs, miniguns, and you have what did they call them? They called them jump jets. You can like hover in the ground and be shooting people and stuff like that. I'd assume everything they showed in the demo had everything was unlimited, but I'm sure that will be limited in the game. You won't be able to just fly forever.
There was a pretty lengthy QA session, which I'm sure we'll probably write up some more in-depth stuff on the site.
Yeah, I took like 8 pages of notes.
Yeah, Nolan literally that was a crazy QA session. So we have plenty of more information about Saints Row. I think we can probably wrap it there.
Look forward to the site, and I'll write something up at least with all of my notes, and so y'all can see more of what we saw behind closed doors.
But safe to say, I think Saints Row 4 looks pretty
insane.
Looks pretty good.
Yep.
So.
All right, that's all from us here for right now. We'll be back later with more.
Yep. So stay tuned to the site, 4playernetwork.com.
Thanks, guys.